do 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 do. It works. I'll have time to do that, yeah. Oh.
Good morning, Andrew.
How are you?
Good.
Hey, Sherry.
Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning. Should we go around of our good mornings?
Why not?
Okay, so Andrew, you lost your spot. Sue's in it, so we'll start with Sue.
Good morning.
All right. So did you hear Sue?
Not really.
She said good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Sue.
Morning, Sue.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Andrew, good morning.
That was weird. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning, Andrew.
Good morning. Ashvin.
I'm sorry. Apparently, I can't get over this. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
John.
morning, Sean.
Good morning, John.
Jordan looks like she rolled out of bed and still yawning. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning.
Morning, Jordan.
Good morning,
Jordan.
Charlie.
Good morning,
Morning, Jordan.
Morning.
Good morning, Jonathan. Can't hear ya. You have your headphones? Can't hear you. Gotta fix it, okay? Try to fix it, Jonathan. Good morning, Devin.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Devin.
Morning, Devin.
Good
Hi,
morning,
Devin.
Good
Devin.
morning, Devin.
Good morning, Nathan.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning,
Good
Nathan.
morning, Nathan.
Yes, Miss
Good morning,
Sharon.
Stefan.
Good morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Morning, Good Stefan. morning, Stefan.
Morning, Stefan.
Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning.
Morning, Tyler.
Morning, Tyler.
Morning,
Tyler.
Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning,
Hi.
Eleanor.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning,
Good
Eleanor.
morning,
Good
Eleanor.
Morning, Eleanor.
Warm, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Cloud.
Morning.
Morning,
Cloud.
Morning,
Clyde.
Clyde.
Good morning, Clyde.
Thank you. Thank you.
Natasha, did you freeze? Good morning, Natasha.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning,
Good morning,
Natasha.
Natasha. Morning, Natasha.
Good morning, Sam. Where's your headphones? Your new headphones? Sam? What? I can't hear what you're saying, but if you don't have them, I can't
I
understand.
think she's trying to say that she already has them in.
Okay, well, I was hearing you so good yesterday and then not again today. Good morning, Royce.
Morning.
Morning, Royce.
Good morning, Ryan.
Morning,
Morning,
Royce.
Royce.
Morning, Yvonne.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Morning,
Good
Miss
morning, Yvonne.
Morning,
Happy Wednesday.
Yvonne.
Good morning, Yvonne.
Did everyone get my email
Yeah.
or my post?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
I did.
I will check.
So how many think your email mentor is done? Raise your hand. That's not good considering they're due today. I see 5 hands, 6 hands, 7 hands. Okay, when are they due, guys and girls?
Today?
Okay.
Today.
Hey, Okay? Does anyone think it will not be sent today? Raise your hand if you think it's not ready to go today. Stefan, are you froze? Okay, so Nathan, you're not ready to go?
No, Miss Sherry, I'm still looking over it to make sure it looks professional. But
Okay.
it's mostly done. It's just more like the grammar and punctuation I'm looking over.
Okay, because we don't have one-on-one staff today. So anyone that does not get it done, you're going to need to work with staff. It is done. So Eleanor and Jonathan, have the staff worked with you to do your email mentors?
Okay.
Have
Can you
you
say that again, Sherry? You were breaking up. What was the last thing you said?
Eleanor and Jonathan, how are they on the email mentors? Go ahead, Sue.
Eleanor still needs some time. I think we got one sentence completed.
Okay, they have to go out this week. And I don't want them to go out Friday because then people don't look at them. And then we have another one coming for next week, right? So I'll get them out by the end of the week. So who's with Eleanor this week? That's you?
I am.
Okay, so some of you that are completed with your email mentors, it may end up that you don't have your one-on-one staff time tomorrow because everyone needs to get these out. So if we have people that are needing extra help, we might need to spread the staff that way. Okay. And how about Jonathan? John?
Same thing. And he's going to need some more work.
Okay. So we might want to look on changing this up now. How many of you can live without one-on-one staff tomorrow? Okay, so staff, if maybe you could all look at this. Andrew can go without, Stefan, Tyler, and Natasha. Okay?
I'm raising my hand too.
And Royce. So we'll need to maybe work on this today during our prep time, okay, to figure out our schedule because, so Nathan, are you going to need more help tomorrow?
Yes, please.
Okay, so only those three, Eleanor, Nathan, and Jonathan? All right, so let's go over the rest of yours this morning, and then I'm going to try to, we have to have a little bit of time to decide what you're doing today for your social time, and I don't know that I'm going to have enough time to send you all into a room. So those of you, let's give you 5 minutes right now just to discuss. All the winners of bingo are deciding what we're doing for our second hour. So that was Yvonne, Natasha, Nathan, and who else?
Me.
John, did you win one?
Yeah,
I won one, yeah.
Is that everyone? John,
I also won one.
Yvonne, Thad, Natasha. All right, you know who the winners are. So I'd like all of you, with all the rest of us being quiet, all of you have 5 minutes to figure it out. On your mark, get set, go. The people that won need to.
What haven't we tried?
You have until 9:13.
What should we do?
Miss Yvonne, any ideas?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking music. I had a lot of fun when we did it last time. But
Yeah,
we already
music,
did it, though, so.
That's
What about, let's see, we did gaming, we did music.
Well, I mean, we did do music, but we kind of didn't do music. It was kind of like play a favorite song instead of actually talk about music and like bands and what it means to you or why you like this certain like band or artist. Kind of.
I mean, it's still music generally.
That is true.
She didn't really go into detail about what it had to be.
Excuse me. I was going to agree with that, probably to explain about your genre, the kind of genre you like.
I suppose.
It's up to what you ever, any other opinions are fine too.
The winning team, so you have to decide as a team. You
I
have
was thinking,
3 more minutes.
Well, how about other things besides music? I mean,
what about
you guys,
food?
anyone like to read food or books?
Superheroes?
Anybody like to read?
Yeah, I like to read.
I like to read too.
I like them a long time.
Read too sometimes.
John?
Could be movies.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Movies? I thought we already did movies.
Oh yeah, we did do movies
Yeah,
before.
we did.
We
I
didn't.
thought you
really?
guys talked, wasn't it? Oh,
Sorry to interrupt you.
We already
wasn't
did
it?
movies.
I thought it was superheroes you talked about specifically.
No, I think we
Heather.
talked about movies too. I think Nathan is right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was movies and TV shows.
Miss Sherry, sorry to interrupt, but I think I chose Stefan as a winner too.
Stefan? You're one of the winners too.
I don't recall this, but okay. I have one.
What is it?
What about our favorite type of animal?
I think we did do that one. 'cause
We
I
did do that.
We already did animals.
Mine was the wolf.
What about our favorite planet? What about our favorite planet?
How about
There's only
hobbies?
2 of them. Aren't there only 9 planets though?
Did we already talk about our hobbies?
Yes.
Kinda.
Did we?
Yes.
I don't think we've done food yet.
Tyler, do you have a suggestion?
Well, I was gonna agree with what Nathan said initially because last time we did music, we didn't actually talk about
Is
music
Tyler
very
frozen?
much. We mostly just
Everybody's frozen.
played the music on the.
And just that was it.
Yeah, it was very
We
general.
just moved on.
Be ghetto? Is that the language we use in a professional meeting?
Who's being what?
That was Cloud, I believe.
No, I said general,
Oh,
not ghetto.
I'm glad I
Oh,
understood.
I was gonna say, please don't.
I didn't say ghetto.
Sorry about that.
He said general.
Mhm.
All right, come on.
I think we should do food.
So let's hear from the winners what they say. Cloud said food. Natasha, what did you say?
Astronomy.
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 Astronomy is planets. So you were talking about planets. So I was saying astronomy. It's kind of planets.
John, what did
Okay.
you say?
Yeah.
Well, what I said was we had already done, so I have to think of something else.
Nathan's sticking with music, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta stick with my Led Zeppelin, man.
Stefan, what's your choice?
I am sticking with astronomy.
Okay. Yvonne?
My audio went out. We're talking about the topics for today's session.
One is food, there's 2 for astronomy, there's 1 for music.
Music.
2 for music. Is that all the winners? John?
I'll do music.
All right, music wins. Okay, so we had 3 for music, 2 for astronomy, which came in real close there, and 1 for food. So maybe astronomy can be a next time, okay? All right, because we can't spend all morning talking about what we're going to talk about for the next hour, okay? Next time when you're winners, start thinking of these things and maybe talk with your friends that are the winners, right? And help go, so come on, let's do this, right? Because the biggest votes matters.
I'd forgotten I was a winner, if I'm being honest.
Well, I think it's because somebody chose you, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
I chose me and Natasha.
Someone
went
chose him.
and we chose
Yeah.
Stefan and
And
Clyde.
Natasha chose you with their win for for you to be a winner too.
I chose Stefan. Natasha.
Natasha chose me.
Chose the clad. Okay, good. All right. So music, okay? I'm not going to be here for this part. I must do other things. All right.
All right.
So everyone that says they're done with their email mentor, let's hear it, please.
I would like to go first.
Okay, I saw Andrew's hand first, and now I see in Stefan's hand second. And then Clad's. Okay, go ahead, Andrew.
So, want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Pam. My name is Andrew. I just completely messed up on that. Hi, Pam. My name is Andrew. I'm an intern in the product search program. My hobbies are riding my bike, playing video games with my friends, and playing the piano. I'm hearing some echoing.
Okay, just continue, please.
Okay. The Kaiser departments I'm interested in are EVS, safety, or food service. I am interested in learning better communication skills because I would like to work in a care facility with elderly people. My job goal is to get a part-time job at a care facility. Can you tell me about your first job? Sincerely, Andrew Merritt.
Where was the thank you for being my email mentor?
What?
You're supposed to also say there, thank you for being my email mentor. I didn't hear that part.
Oops.
Okay.
I have to go back and edit that.
So remember, everyone, this isn't a speech, so it's okay if we're not, sounding that enthusiastic or whatever, because it's written. So given what he's written, based on writing and information, not on reading, does anyone have feedback? Go ahead, Nathan.
I would say Andrew did a very good job. He did very good on his hobbies. He did very good on what he's very interested in doing at Kaiser. And all around, I think he did a really good job.
Good. Anybody else?
Thank you, Nathan.
I see Stefan and I see Natasha. Go ahead, Stefan.
I think you did a top-notch job.
Natasha?
Thank you.
He sounded pretty confident. There's some details missing, but other than that.
Okay. So I think that's the only detail. Is there another detail missing?
The sincerely of the mentor. I was agreeing with you.
Okay. All right. All right. So it was Stefan next, right? And then Natasha. All right. Go ahead, Stefan.
Hi, Justia. My name is Stefan Banta, and I'm in the Project Search internship. Some of my hobbies are hanging out with friends, swimming, and listening to music. The Kaiser Hospital departments I am interested in working in are EVS and safety. My job goals are I am learning or want to learn from Project Search is to learn how to clean more thoroughly and learn how to help others. And what was your first job and what were your responsibilities? Sincerely, Stefan Banta. Thank you for being my email mentor.
Okay. Feedback? Go ahead, John.
Maybe the last sentence talks about thoroughly. We could clean that up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Make it sound a little clearer.
And
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say that the sincerely is supposed to be at the end, and so that sentence should go before it.
right. So you do the thank you for being my email mentor, like the end of your main body. And then you take a space
Okay.
down and say sincerely. I heard a lot of one word in the middle there. What was the word I kept hearing? Anybody? I heard
I
it
would
like,
say and.
no.
Hmm.
Interested. There's one word that I heard you say at least 3 or 4 times in the middle. Why don't you do it one more time and you all listen out for that with me, okay? Go ahead, Stefan.
Hi, Justia. My name is Stefan Banta, and I'm in the Project Search internship. Some of my hobbies are hanging out with friends, swimming, and listening to music. The Kaiser Hospital departments I am interested in working in are EVS and safety. My job goals I am learning or want to learn from Project Search is to learn how to clean more thoroughly and learn how to help others. And what was your first job and what were your responsibilities?
Okay, I just took a couple notes here. I heard quite a bit of interested, quite a bit of in, and there was a place where you said is, but should have been are. And then towards the end, there were 2 ands I felt like you could have combined to one sentence. Anybody else notice any of that? Or anything else?
I did notice the last sentence. Yeah, could be cleaned up for sure.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Stefan, you're doing fabulous, but I would like it if you went one more time with your staff tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of all you. When I look back at all this work you've all done, this is only our 8th week. How much have you learned in 8 weeks? I mean, I am so proud. So please don't ever think sorry that it's, that it's not good enough. We're learning and you're doing a great job. I just think you could help to have someone go through it one more time to just clean it up a tiny bit, okay? Go ahead, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also wanted to say, Stefan, we're not trying to be critical. We're trying to help you, okay? So,
I understand.
yeah,
So,
don't take it personally.
I am kind of critical, but only because I want to help you be the very best you can be, right?
yeah, I understand. I'm not mad or anything.
Okay. So Natasha was next.
Hello, Ann Turner. My name is Natasha Meatman. I'm an intern at the Project Search program. My hobbies are pet care, reading, and studying. I graduated Laurel Grove Transitional Center in 2016. Sincerely, Natasha Meadman.
Okay, there's parts missing in that, correct?
There isn't, but I just was gonna say some things. At 11:50, I have it all there. It's just there's a reason.
I didn't hear thank you for being my mentor.
Oh, that's it. That's at the end too. It's at the end right here. I can reread the whole thing.
Hold on a second. Sue has her hand up. What? Yes, Sue?
I didn't hear anything. I might have missed it, but the departments that you chose to work at Kaiser?
Right? So the departments.
That's what the departments are in there.
We didn't hear it.
Just reread it then.
Okay, go ahead and reread the whole thing, please.
Hello, and my name is Natasha Meatman. I'm an intern in the Project Search program. My hobbies are pet caring, reading books, and studying. I graduated at Laurel Grove Transitional Center in 2016. I'm excited. Another milestone in my life with Kaiser Permanente. Looking forward to learning new skills for the workforce. The departments I'm interested in are OR, ASC, volunteer services. I'm interested. Sally's Beauties as an associate. Thank you for being my email mentor. Sincerely, Natasha Nateman.
That sounded much more complete. Yvonne has her hand up.
I didn't hear. I may have missed it, but I didn't hear where you asked your email mentor what their interests or hobbies are.
Well, not their interests or hobbies, but their first job. Right?
Oh, I'm sorry about the first. I'm sorry about the first job. Yeah.
I was about to say that too, but I'm going to explain why later in a different meeting. That's also in there too. I was going to put that there.
Okay, that is a requirement of the assignment, though. Go ahead, Sue.
I just have a question for Natasha. Natasha,
Yes?
can you tell me what ASC stands for? Can you tell me what ASC stands for?
I don't really actually remember, but I thought it was something to do with a department.
Looks like Tyler wants to put some input there. Go ahead, Tyler.
I remember what it stands for. It's Ambulatory Surgery Center.
Good job. Okay, so you're gonna need another run through with John before you send it. Okay.
I'm just gonna say something later then.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be when we have our meeting. There's reasons, so I'm just gonna say it later.
Okay, and you can talk to us about private things, but an assignment is an assignment. Okay.
I know how to do it though, and you're I already have all the information there, so thank you for your input though.
Okay, who would like to go next? Go ahead, Clad.
I'm next. Hi, Justia. My name is Claudia Barr. I am an intern working for Project Search. My hobbies include reading books, competitive gaming, hat collecting, and martial arts. The departments I am interested in are food services, EVS, and patient care. I want to learn how to become a courtesy clerk. I enjoy helping people with their mental problems. How did your first outing go? Kind regards, Clyde Joseph Ybarra III. Thank you for being my email mentor.
There was something at the bottom there that I kind of just missed.
Thank you for being my email mentor.
Up a line or two.
Huh? I said kind regards.
You know, something else. John has his hand up. Go ahead, John.
You said help people with mental problems.
Yeah.
Yep.
You might want to expand on that. Or not just say mental problems. Be more specific.
Well, then there was something else I heard then. Clad, do it one more time, please.
Okay. Hi, Justia. My name is Claudia Barra. I'm an intern working for Project Search. My hobbies include reading books, competitive gaming, hat collecting, and martial arts. The departments I'm interested in are food services, EVS, and patient care. I want to learn how to become a courtesy clerk. I enjoy helping people with their mental problems. How did your first outing go? In regard?
That's my problem. Your first outing?
Well, I was thinking, should I put outing? I was trying to sound professional.
We talked. What you're supposed to write, right? Is can you tell me something like? Can you tell me about your first job? Not outing. And I would reword the mental part because.
Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that then. Okay, now it's just a job.
All right, can you tell me about your first job, and then you're going to do something a little different with that mental part. She's going to call you on it hard. Remember, she's a high up Kaiser person. You have to be really careful the language that you use, right? You know, with the HIPAA and with just the professionality that you have to use in the hospital. I honestly don't think that she's not going to comment negatively on mental problems. You just have to look at
Probably right.
okay. I mean, it sounds great. I love how you write and speak with confidence and creativity, but those are my things. Should I change to a job? So the other thing I would say, like John did, is something, word it differently. How about just I like to help people by listening to their concerns, or go ahead, John.
Oh, that's basically what I was going to say. I was going to say, maybe help people with mental health. Help people, in some way with mental health.
And a lot of that is listening, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that might be to word it. Yeah, I mean, especially going to Justia. I mean, I probably wouldn't have you send that to anyone, but probably her in particular, I wouldn't do that. Anyone else have other comments on CLADS? Natasha?
Sounded really good, other than the one part.
Stefan?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And besides from what Natasha was talking about, I think he did a legit job.
And
Thank you.
I see Nathan.
Other than what Miss Sherry and John said, but I would say that you did a very good job, Clad, and you just blow me away every time you do these kinds of things. Just like, what is this? He is so good. Like, you're just like made to do this stuff, and I'm just blown away every time you do this kind of assignment.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that.
All right.
Although my confidence can't really carry me throughout every assignment. I'll say that much.
All right, we're going to change that one part, correct?
Yes, and it's already done.
Okay, then yours will be good to go. All right, and I saw Jordan's hand next.
Okay, so mine is Dear Cindy Lee. My name is Jordan Chalet. I am a student in the Project Search program at Kaiser Permanente Morris Avenue. When we return to Kaiser, I am looking forward to working in the EVS department or in safety. I am from Marilaba High School. My job goal is to become a daycare assistant because I am good with kids. I also want to be a waitress. Can you tell me about your first job? Thank you for being my email mentor. Sincerely, Jordan Chalet.
Boom! What do you think? Go ahead, Sue.
Jordan had all of her sentences were very transitional and the smooth really good.
Okay, that was
sounded really well, Jordan.
It sounded like it was all complimentary. Sue, you broke up, but it sounded like it was all complimentary.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, good. Any other comments for Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan, I thought you did a really good job. Your transitional sentences went smoothly.
Your transitions went smoothly. Good. And Yvonne, did you have your hand up? No. Anyone else want to comment on Jordan's? Go ahead, Andrew.
Jordan, you did a really nice job on that one.
Devin?
If I were to be Sherry, I would probably give you probably an A+.
That was
Just saying.
Good. I was very proud. I see Devin. I see John. Go ahead, Devin.
Okay. I think Jordan did a very good, confident job.
When someone gives you a compliment, what do you say?
Thank you.
And then John?
I thought it flowed really well. And yeah, like Yvonne said, the transition was really good. And it just sounded really professional. So good job.
Thank you.
Everything was in the right place. Sincerely was in the right place. Like, awesome.
Yeah. Okay, who wants to go next? Royce, go ahead.
Hi, Dolly. My name is Royce Miller. I'm into our product search. My hobbies include playing games, doing hard work, and helping with my family. The kinds of departments I'm interested in are the safety department, home health, and material management. My job goals are to apply for state office because I like to collate papers using office technology and doing paperwork. I got a question to ask, Dolly. What was your first job? Sincerely, Royce T. Miller. Thank you for being my email mentor.
Okay, so that thank you for being my email mentor again needs to be before the sincerely. And I heard one more thing, but I didn't write it down. Feedback? Feedback? Go ahead, Stefan, and I see Vaughn and Natasha.
I thought it sounded good. Good job, Royce.
Oh, I know. Hold on. I'm going to come to you, Yvonne and Natasha. I thought of one more thing. Now, listen, Dolly does secretarial, right? And she does it in EVS. So the one thing I would add is your words per minute typing because it's impressive. And you're talking about office work. So that's the one thing I would add. Go ahead, Yvonne.
You did a really great job, Royce, but the only other thing I was going to say too was what Sherry already said was with the sincerely, that should be the end of it. But you did a really good job reading.
You did. Very good speaker. Anyone else have feedback for Royce? Go ahead, Nathan, and then I see John.
I was gonna say that Royce did a very good job. Like I said before, there's just something about him when he speaks. There's this whole different personality change, and he just explains himself and just speaks so well, even when it's in emails.
Yes, he does. And John?
I really liked it. It was nice, compact, get to the point. Like I know you, Royce, you always get to the point, so that fits you. And what I always like about professional emails is when they get to the point and get in and out. So good job.
All right. Anybody else for Royce? Okay. So Royce, do you feel all right about adding your typing speed?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And just reversing so that you have your sincerely at the bottom? And you're good to go. Okay. All right. Who's next? Devin. Oh, Tyler, I saw your hand. I'll come to you after Devin, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, Devin.
Hi, Maggie. My name is Devin Burns. I am a student in a project search program at Kaiser Permanente. I am looking forward to working in a volunteer service, EVS, and food service. I am from Rio Americano High School. My job goal is to become a busser. Can you tell me about your first job? Thank you for being my email mentor. Sincerely, Devin Burns.
That was really good, Devin. The only thing I would say in there is I would change student to intern.
Okay.
But other than that, that's my only word of all of it. Anyone else have feedback for Devin? Go ahead, Nathan.
There you go. I don't like this muting thing. Yeah, no, like you said, it was very well done. He spoke very well, and it was just a good email.
Good. And anyone else have feedback for him? Sue does. And then I see Natasha.
No, Devin, I think you did a really good job. You hit all the points, and I think it was well spoken. Good job, Devin.
Okay, Natasha, I'm coming to you, but Jordan, you got up and left to get your drink, and now you're sitting there sucking on it like crazy. Okay, set it aside and step up your professionalism this morning. It shows in your email, but it's not showing in your square. Okay? Natasha, go ahead.
It sounded really good.
Okay? Yeah. Devin, just mainly the reason I say that is most of our interns are really proud to no longer so much be student, but to be intern. So if you want to leave student, I mean, I'm not going to stop you from it, but usually our class really takes pride in being interns. Okay? So that's up to you, but that's one word. So you are great to go. All right, and then Tyler was next.
Hi, Francis. My name is Tyler. I am a Project Search intern. Some of my interests include working with computers, listening to music, and hanging out with friends. I am interested in working in the EVS department at the Kaiser Hospital. I would also like to work in volunteer services because I think that it would help me learn to be more social. My job goal is to work for Amazon as a warehouse worker and eventually become a delivery driver. Thank you for being my email mentor. I would like to ask you what your first job was. Sincerely, Tyler Platts.
Good. Anyone have comments on that? I actually like the way that he kind of flipped that last part, right? First he asked about the job and then thanked them. Is everyone doing it that way? It sounded good. Okay, so Devin.
I think so.
I can't hear you. I think you froze. Unplug and replug? Yeah. Taking Andrew's words, huh?
I hope you're taking my words.
John wants to say something. Go ahead, John.
Did you say I am an intern, or did you say I'm intern?
I'm an intern.
Okay.
Okay. Feedback? Go ahead, Nathan, and then I see Andrew and Natasha. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say like Royce and Clad. There's just something about Tyler. He's just really good at this kind of thing. Like he's very, like John said, he's straight to the point. He's very professional when he does emails, and I just gotta say it was a very good email.
Good. Tyler, you want to say anything to Nathan?
Thank you.
All right, Andrew wants to comment.
You did a pretty nice job on that one.
I'm still seeing you everywhere. What is your arm doing right now?
I did unmute myself. That's what I was doing.
Okay, a Chromebook. Why are we reaching this far with a Chromebook to unmute ourselves?
I'm not. The Chromebook's over there on my bed.
Oh, but with their iPad, why are you going that far to mute yourself?
Because I'm sitting up straight, and my iPad's pretty much shove it arm's length away.
Do you have one item today?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So you're giving your feedback?
I already did.
Okay, sorry. Natasha?
It sounded really good.
Good. Any other feedback? All right. You're good to go. Good job, Tyler. All right. Who hasn't spoke yet? Oh, Clad has feedback.
I had feedback about Tyler's.
Go ahead.
Tyler, I liked yours. It was pretty darn good. Something about it just flowed really well about it. Like when you were talking about what you wanted, and you didn't go too much into detail. It was just the right amount.
Thank you.
So good job.
All right. Who haven't we heard from? Nathan, do you have enough to share?
I could try, yes. Sorry about the camera. It's on my computer. Let's see if I can find it in my docs of a lot of stuff.
So, did you not get the note this morning
The note this morning?
that I sent in Google Classroom to please be prepared to discuss your email mentor?
No, but then again, to be fair, I did not even look this morning.
Okay, so for all of you, and I'm sorry, but you know, a lot of times my stuff comes out late at night or it comes out early in the morning. So I would really like it if you all were to check your emails or your classroom, whatever it is you need to check to know what we're doing in the morning, okay? Because we always have to be prepared for work. And I wish I could send you out things, you know, a week in advance to let you know what everything's going to be about, but that's probably not ever going to happen, just to be honest. Okay? So if you're not ready, it's okay. Go ahead, John.
I want to comment on Jordan's background. So everybody is sitting in a chair, right? And you're sitting on a bed.
And over.
So that's not, like, your posture is not very professional. You want to sit in a chair in front of your computer, okay? You have a chair?
Yeah, this isn't a slumber party, right?
Yeah, everybody's sitting in a chair with sitting straight. Move your computer. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Nathan, go ahead.
I was gonna let you know, Miss Sherry, I am in full uniform. I'm just wearing my jacket because it's like super cold in my house. It's like 60 degrees.
I was wondering about the jacket. I noticed that earlier.
But I am wearing full uniform, yes.
Okay, well, at work, when you're cold, you're not going to be able to walk around in a jacket. What you can do is you can wear like a thin, long sleeve thing underneath your work shirt.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but that's all right. We're just now changing seasons and we haven't really had this discussion. Go ahead, Andrew.
Another way how to do it is work, and work. Just that way you keep warm.
It's very true. But just sitting in a room, I know that can be different. But it is a good discussion to have because we do end up having this discussion every year, right? I mean, you can certainly wear a jacket when you're going from the classroom over to Kaiser, okay? But when you're in Kaiser, you would need to take that off. But we do see a lot of people wear the, you know, just not a real thick, bulky thing and not something that really clashes with your uniform, but just kind of a thin, long sleeve underneath your work shirt. Okay? All right, so we've heard from everyone we're going to hear from this morning. So, Eleanor and Jonathan, you need to start giving some feedback, okay? I know your assignments are not complete, but you didn't raise your hand one time to even tell someone good job, okay? That's not that hard to do, right? We need to start hearing from both of you without feeling like I'm having to pull your teeth out, right? Okay, so Eleanor, I would like you to comment on somebody's email. You have to go ahead here, unmute.
I would say, good job, people. You did very, very, very good.
Thank you. Thank you. You have good things to say, so why wait for me to pick on you, right? Sue, I gotcha. Okay, and then Jonathan, what comment do you have for your team?
What?
You just heard everybody's email mentors. Do you have comments, compliments?
Great.
They did great. Did you have a favorite one? All eyes are on you, Jonathan. Need to hear some words.
I know. I know.
You what? How long you gonna make us sit here in silence, Jonathan? What was one thing you thought was great? If any of you that helped Jonathan out would like to help him out, you can do so. Natasha, go ahead.
He could comment on Tyler's or Royce's email.
Jonathan, did you think Tyler and Royce did a very good job on their email?
That's a simple question. That's a yes or a no. Are you muted? Okay, your IEP is next week. I would like to be able to say good things.
If I may say something.
Go ahead.
Now, Jonathan, I don't mean to say this. I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but it's not that hard to say good job. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean at all. I'm just saying. I mean, is there anyone that you like at all? What about Clad's or Nathan's? All you have to do is say it was good.
I do believe he said everyone did a good job. Right? Is that what you said, Jonathan? Do you feel like you're keeping up with your team? What they say about it, a team is only as strong as its weakest link. Right? So, team, do you feel like you have a weak link?
I honestly don't know how to answer that.
I wouldn't say per se he's a weak link. I would say he's a learning link, but he is a lot smarter than he lets on.
Exactly. See, we know you're smart, Jonathan. We know you got smarts in you. You're just not letting it out and sharing it. Is it your audio? All right, I'm gonna stop picking on you for now, okay? He's like, yes, please and thank you. All right, so the people that still need a little bit of work were Stefan, Eleanor, Jonathan, and Natasha, who's gonna explain why later, I guess. Other than that, can you all please send your email mentors today? Okay?
All right.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Would you like it in Google Classroom or in your email?
You know, I love email. I know email better.
Okay.
No, it's okay to do either, but what you usually do is just CC me when you send it to her, right? And then it comes to me in my email.
Okay.
Go ahead, Stefan.
So someone's gonna work with me tomorrow on mine.
Yeah, so who has, has staff figured out who has these 4 people? Stefan, Eleanor, Jonathan, and Natasha? Yes, Yvonne? You're muted.
I'm I'm sorry. I have Jonathan and Nathan.
Oh, and Nathan. I didn't put Nathan down there. Shoot. Okay. So that is
I work with John.
Yvonne and Stefan. You're good to go, aren't you?
What the?
I thought you were good.
I thought you said I need to correct some stuff in
Oh,
mine.
okay. Yes, I'm sorry. And you said you're with John. Okay. And Tasha's with John. And Eleanor's with Sue.
Yes.
Okay. And then, so can you all figure that out amongst you? And so
Yes.
the ones that say they don't need it, well, these are the only ones that really need it for tomorrow, right? Other than that, I think you could all probably have your day off of your one-on-one tomorrow, as long as I see that you've sent your email today. Okay? That made Andrew sit up. Oh,
I even did this.
Sam, did we hear yours? What? You gotta unmute.
I said
I can't hear you at all, and she didn't say it today, right, Sam? And Sam?
Correct. We didn't hear from Sam yet.
Sam, you're pretty good at trying not to speak in class, okay? I find that a little disappointing. So you're going to need to work on yours tomorrow too, so that it can be heard. And who's working with Sam?
I am.
Okay. So that's kind of good. It gives you all 2 each for staff, okay? So just, you know, take the time you need to take, but those are be the only ones, okay? Go ahead, John.
I just want to clarify, am I working with Stefan today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow, because today's
Tomorrow, okay.
Wednesday, right? So as soon as you do
Right.
social hour, then we'll be done, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Natasha, you don't need much at all. Where'd you go? But there's some missing pieces there, okay?
Oh, okay. I was going to explain later, but okay.
Yes, you can explain later. But remember, these are not private issues, okay? This is a classroom assignment.
I actually don't think they're private issues. It's something based on this program.
Okay. All right. Well, we will have our meeting a little bit later today, and we'll talk about it, okay? All right.
Just to be clear, there's no after meeting day?
Not on Wednesday. Remember, Wednesday is a minimum day. So you're going to do your social hour, and then you're going to be off for the day, except all of you that don't have to, that aren't going to meet with staff tomorrow, I need to see all of your emails go out today. Okay? Except for the 2, 4, 6 people we have on this list. That means 6 students I should get CC'd on their emails today, and the other 6 I'll get CC'd after you work with staff tomorrow. Okay? Good?
Yep.
Good? Very proud of your work. You know I push you hard, but you're doing an amazing job. Okay, so now I'm going to figure out how I remove myself and let you all stay. So if I push end, does that end everybody? Or is that just end me?
No.
There's 2 choices. It gives you, if it says end, then if you click on that, then you'll see 2 choices. One is end meeting for all. Then the other one is just leave meeting. Click leave meeting.
Okay. All right. So I hope you enjoy talking about your music and that you enjoy your early out day, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning, okay?
Does someone need to be host first?
You, Sherry.
Actually, I think Sue and Yvonne are always hosts now. Is that right? Since I made you, since I put you on my thing. And John, it's not that I didn't want to put you, it wouldn't let me make you a permanent host.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, I was thinking logistically for if you left the meeting, would it close?
I can
for
also
everybody?
put you co-hosting in here. Let's see here. So I know at some point Sue might need to step out. Where are you? Okay. So I'll also make co-host. All right, are we good? All right, I'll see people I have meetings with later on. Bye.
Hi, Sherry.
Bye, Sherry.
Good one.
Have a good day.
Hi,
See you later
Sherry.
today.
See you later on, Sherry. I've forgotten all about that.
Bye, Jerry.
Bye.
I was just about to say adios, but that was horribly timed.
John,
It's
you're
pronounced
not
adios.
John is
What?
now. It said on my screen that John Lennon is now a host.
Oh, I am? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
John, you are now a leader.
It's
I'm
all
always
on
the
you,
host.
John.
What happened? Just kidding.
The computer likes
It's okay.
John.
I'm okay
more.
with not being the host, for sure.
It feels like it's fit. The computer feels like he's fit for the job.
I really enjoy this, to be honest with you guys. So if I'm like exuberant, it's because I just really enjoy discussion. So I'm not trying to take over or
I guess
anything.
that's what the computer appreciates is that you enjoy talking, especially talking about music.
If I may,
Yes.
I'm just gonna let everyone know this now, in case you get confused. Most of the music I listen to isn't normal music. It's mostly from video games. So if I say something that sounds familiar, that's why. I don't listen to normal music. Just like
Same.
I don't listen to normal music. Most of the music that I listen to is from the staff era.
That's still music.
The staff era.
Old. I'm just saying that.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think
So
that should
I'm
be
gonna be
offended.
40 next year. So I mean,
I'm sorry. That's not what I'm implying. I'm not implying that you are old. I'm just saying
so
you have
offended.
Oh, I wasn't a sip music I like, but I will wait. Give me a minute, gotta turn off my alarm.
Well, I think Nathan should be the host for the music thing.
Really? Me?
I mean-
No.
I don't think so.
Nathan, you were the one who chose it.
God.
Just joking.
Oh, man.
He was the one who wanted it, and he got it.
I think I froze.
Yes, Miss Yvonne?
One thing I wanted to say about Stefan's music, Stefan, when the last time we did this, you did this song "Be Calmed," right?
Yes,
From the Sea of Thieves or something.
indeed.
I'm not sure. Am I frozen? Because you all are like frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen.
Am I see, John? You guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Stefan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So he can hear me? Okay. I showed my kids that song later on that day, and they loved it too. I just wanted to show you that they really liked that song.
I told you they would like it. It's a good song.
Do you know what else is a good song?
Everybody's frozen.
Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas.
I like that one.
You all are frozen.
We can still hear you, Mr. Yvonne.
Yeah.
Hear you, Miss Yvonne. Your screen's frozen, but we still can hear you.
Okay.
Just as long as
Oh,
we
okay.
can hear you, we're good.
Okay. So does anyone have a song they want to share?
I thought we were just talking about music in general.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing too.
Because you already shared a song last time.
Well,
But I got a lot of songs.
I have some too, but I'll just say something while everyone's done talking.
Right, but I
Oh,
mean, if
that's
we're going to talk
good.
about music, just anything about music, okay.
That's what I assumed.
That
So
kind
who
of
has something to?
I like Journey.
Even I do.
I would say. But
Go ahead, Nathan.
I was gonna say the reason why I like the music from your guys' era is because I feel like it's just so autocorrect. Like it takes the humane out of the now, or at least nowadays music feels, or at least in my opinion, I feel like it takes the humane out of the musician and just music itself. Because one of the reasons why I love AC/DC so much is that if you were to go watch this band live, you could see the energy, the love of the music from these guys, especially Angus Young. Dude, this guy is like 60 years old now, and he plays with the same energy as he did when he was like 18 years old, when him and his brother Malcolm first found the band. Like, this guy's insane. He's just like, and like the craziest thing too is that the guitar pattern he plays with is bluesy, is a blue pattern, but you can't necessarily tell because he plays it so well, and he plays it like super like at fast speed. But if you slow it down, you actually can tell that he uses the blues pattern. It is so cool, and that's why I love one of the music back then, is because that's just the way I feel. Is that I feel like today's music is just too auto corrected, and it just takes the love and affection and the energy out of music.
Yeah, I agree. Andrew?
I have a question. So Nathan, what is it, like AC/DC's Thunderstruck or what?
Just an AC/DC in general. Like, you can play any song from these guys, and you will get 100% from these guys. And these guys are 60 plus years old, and they will play with the same energy and love as if they were back in their early 20s, back in, I believe, 1975 is when they first started. When they
It's awfully close to my older brother's date of birth.
They were first founded by Malcolm and Angus Young back in 1975, I believe it was. And these guys they're awesome.
Tasha has her hand raised.
As they did back then. And these guys are like 60 plus years old. Like, if that doesn't tell you what a musician is, then I don't know what will.
Cool. Natasha, did you have a comment or a question?
I was gonna just have a comment and probably agree with what Nathan is explaining, because I like a different type of music, but I also like the same. I like Journey, but I was gonna say that AC/DC is also really good too to listen to.
I mean, I do also listen to other classic rock bands too.
I do
because
too.
the thing is that with AC/DC, everybody categorizes them as like hard rock, classic metal, but really, if you were to ask any of these guys from that band, they'll just say it's just pure rock and roll. But if I had to label them, I couldn't even label them. They're insane. These guys are crazy. They're wicked and they're crazy, but they're awesome. But if I had to pick a classical band that actually is classic rock, I would have to say Led Zeppelin. For the exact same reason. Oh, John smile. Just John, so he's just like, yes.
They're my favorite bands of all time.
They
So,
are.
yeah.
They really are.
For
They
sure.
really are. Like, if you listen to these guys' riff and Robert Plant's voice, and there's this band called Greta Van Fleet that I even mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
When to John, is that these guys like are scary close to Led Zeppelin. Like if you've never heard Led Zeppelin, you can never tell the difference between the two. And the Greta Van Fleet are like 18 to like early 20-year-olds, and these guys are like three brothers and a friend.
Well, the thing about Jimmy Page, the guitar player for Led Zeppelin, is he doesn't play everything perfect. It's very raw.
Exactly.
And there's like little mistakes in it, but it's purposely. He purposely plays that way. It puts like a little edge on his guitar playing, which makes it sound better than like the musicians of today. Like you were saying, it's very auto-tuned today. So just the way his grittiness, the way he plays, and I think the whole band in general is just, they're not 100% perfect, you know, like the tempo doesn't stay the same. It might speed up a little bit throughout the whole song just because there's the human element going on.
Exactly.
So I really like that.
Exactly, and that's what I feel like, well, not necessarily the issue, but that's why I don't necessarily not necessarily enjoy, but I mean, I can enjoy it because I'm a musical person and I love music, period. But if I had to pick an era of music, I would have to pick that one because of that reason. Because I feel like that's real music. That is what a real musician like sounds like, and that's what it means to have love of music. Not saying that these people don't, but these people love it. I feel go through more with the passion and like you said, the humane and rawness kind of thing.
Well, if you listen to the song Black Dog, the beat is a little bit off. You know, it's not off, but they're not playing all synchronized.
Yeah.
The beat doesn't necessarily match the guitar playing, but it still works. So that song is such a mystery to me, how it works so perfectly. And then the guitar comes in a different part, different time.
Yeah.
Different timing.
And when the levee breaks, it's just like, what in the world? Who are these guys?
Yeah.
Like these guys descended from heaven down to earth to bless us with the rock and roll.
That's awesome. We should probably move on because everybody's getting antsy.
Yeah. What about you guys? What kind of music do you guys enjoy? There's no hands here. This is discussion time. This isn't class. Go ahead, John.
I could say something, but whoever's going to say something.
What the heck? I'll say something.
Go ahead, Natasha. What were we going to say? Hold on.
Actually, what I was going to say is I like any kind of music, either from this era or from Journey. It's very enjoyable. If I listen to Journey, I can sing it. I know the lyrics without even looking at the YouTube. I like Metallica, AC/DC, Def Leppard, and if it's this era, Lady Gaga, I forgot what the other, John Legend. It's just a lot of different people, so I would pretty much listen to anything. It is really, yes.
Journey is with Steve Perry, the lead singer, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
He has such a cool voice. I love that kind of just slightly raspy. I love his voice. He's got a very unique voice, and I like that.
Yeah, and that's why I love AC/DC so much, is that these guys breed the most like iconic lead singers ever. Bon Scott and how do I keep forgetting his name? It's Johnson. It's
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson. This guy sounds like a little gremlin when you listen to him.
Yeah. I don't know how he sings without destroying his voice. He's sung like that for 40 years.
Yeah, he sang it for 40 years, but I also feel like that's just the tone of his voice. It's just part of him.
Yeah. I mean, his talking voice is obviously nothing like that. But, so it's like
Don't mean
Not
to
that
interrupt,
natural.
but my
Go ahead,
favorite
Natasha.
song from Journey is "Don't Stop Believing."
Don't stop.
Yeah,
Believing.
yeah.
I want to touch on what Yvonne said about Perry Jope? No.
Steve Perry.
Steve Perry. I'm
Steve
sorry. There's this one lot, the song "Wheel in the Sky."
Yeah.
They do it live in Japan, and I had their greatest hits record, and they had that track. He hits this note in the middle. I think it's like right before the guitar solo or something. It's just incredible, like how high he sings. It's almost
It is.
unbelievable.
It's very unbelievable. Same with Robert Plant. What is this dude?
Yeah.
And Steven Tyler or is it? Yeah, it is Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. Dream On. How in the world? What is this dude? How does he do that?
What is the part? Is the
Yeah, that's the part.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
talking about. How does he do it?
I don't know. It's
I think Claude has something to
crazy.
say.
Well, I did, but then whatever. I'll say it. Nathan,
Yes.
I enjoy rock, Metallica, and some nice blues. Mostly because of my parents. My parents really
Nice,
love
yeah.
blues. They always go to blues concerts no matter what.
Blues is nice. Actually, it really is. Actually,
Yeah.
in fact, like I said, I don't know if you guys heard me before, but actually, Angus Young uses the blues pattern, but he switched it up a little bit to make it sound a little bit rocky. It's super cool.
well, all rock riffs. It's all blues riffs.
It really, yeah. it
So
is.
I mean, rock and roll is basically blues, just
Slow
changed,
down.
just sped up, or like the song "Been a Long Time." I mean, that's blues riff for sure.
Been lonely, 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 lonely.
That's definitely a blues riff.
I mean, there's a few blues songs. Led Zeppelin does a few blues songs
Oh yeah.
too. So
But yeah, no, and there's this something about the
Huh?
Van Halen.
Oh yeah, Van Halen's awesome.
oh yeah.
1984.
What is dude, the seventh seal. The seventh seal. This song is magnificent. And I think it's back when they had Sammy Hagar as their lead singer. Speaking of which, who was the lead singer before Sammy Hagar? Because for some reason that when I listened to Van Halen, I only heard the albums that had Sammy Hagar in them. I don't know what it is, but I love Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, for sure. Gosh, man, I should know this.
Come on, John.
Jordan, did you have something to say?
You're my music enthusiast.
My favorite music genre.
What is your favorite music genre, Jordan?
I like country, pop, and rap. Those are the kinds I like.
What artists do you like?
Blake Shelton, Thomas Rush, I forget how to pronounce his last name. Taylor Swift, Austin Mahone. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him.
The reason why I'm laughing is because I was literally raised on Taylor Swift because one of my sisters is super obsessed with her. And to this day, I'm just like, don't get me wrong. I'm not even really a big fan of Taylor Swift, but I was more of a fan of her when she was country than she is now.
Yeah. Same thing.
God's country. I love God's Country by Blake Shelton. It's crazy. This guy's voice and
She's got some good songs.
one of my favorite older songs by him was Old Red by Blake Shelton.
I like that song because I feel like that song talks about a dog, and they named it Old Red.
Oh yeah, no. Old Red is awesome. Although because it also kind of talks about how loyal a dog can be if you train it the correct way. You don't even need security. You get like 2 German shepherds, and these 2 will tear a person apart. They try to hurt you. It's awesome. Anyway, back to the music. Anyone else?
What an interesting message.
It is. It really is. Anyone else? What about you guys? What kind of music do you guys listen to? You already know what I listen to. I listen to the rock and roll. Yes.
Go ahead, Andrew.
So the music that I listen to is like, it's based off of a video game as well. I think you guys heard it before, which is In the Hall of Mountain Kings.
What game is that?
It's from Forza Horizon 4.
Oh, nice. Actually,
It's on Xbox, so.
In fact, if you look back there, you will actually see the Fairy Tale Gang and Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, because I'm actually into a little bit into anime and I listen to soundtracks.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, no, one of my favorite songs from Fairy Tale is Natsu's theme. This theme, man. It was funny. That's when I was playing soccer. I listened to this thing. I was like, "Oh yes, son, let's go get some fun. Let's go roar up Tigers." It was funny.
We should watch some anime one day.
I need to get back into it. Lately, I've been slacking. But it's terrible. Most of the anime I just didn't even finish. I just got into it, went until like in the middle, and then I stopped. Like I think the only one I actually did finish was Tokyo Ghoul, and that was it. It's actually quite sick. But yeah,
did you like it?
Too. That video games too, from actually movie soundtracks. But they're not necessarily soundtracks. They're just music made for that movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
For example, Venom by Eminem. Oh, another interesting fact. I actually listen to a little of everything. The only thing that I do not touch is opera.
I forget opera's a genre.
Oh, come on.
It is. Just in my opinion, it just gives me migraines, and I'm actually a cop lover. But like when I watched a lot of cop shows growing up as a kid, I always looked at it as I'm just gonna say criminal music.
Oh, Nathan.
Criminal, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean by criminal music. So ever since then, I wasn't a really big fan of it.
Hey, Nathan.
Yes.
Most of the music that is the one that I talked about a little while ago actually has opera in it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you like opera, then you like opera. That's fine. I'm not gonna hold it against you. I'm just saying that I don't like it. I mean, just like people are allowed to have their own opinion. It's not worth fighting.
Yeah.
It's just like you like opera, you like opera. That's fine. I'm chill. You like opera, that's fine. You just won't catch me listening to it.
People can have no likes it.
Tyler has his hand up.
Tyler.
Well, I just want to say my favorite kind of music is rock bands, but have like a falsetto voice, because I love that when they have a higher pitched voice, and it's like there's a band I like called Third Eye Blind, and they're amazing. They're from the 90s.
Third Eye Blind.
Yeah.
For me, it's more about the uniqueness. Like, I love the falsetto, but I also love the uniqueness. Because, for me, that's what gives that little touch it needs to make a band very iconic. You know, and it's also the easiest way to tell a band from what band it is. Like, you definitely can tell the difference between Led Zeppelin and AC/DC. Because of the lead singer, you're like, oh, this is Robert Plant. This is Led Zeppelin. Oh, this is Bon Scott and Brian Johnson. This is AC/DC.
AC/DC has more of like kind of a stomp feel with the guitar.
Oh,
and Led Zeppelin is not necessarily like that. It's more melodical. But yeah, AC/DC has like a kind of a stomp, kind of a beat feeling.
Although I don't think I ever shared you guys the backstory of how I even got into AC/DC. I don't think. Did I?
No, you didn't.
This actually is also where my my superhero nerdiness comes in. When I was first introduced to AC/DC, I was, I believe, 10 or 11 years old, and that was when the scene in the first Iron Man, when Tony Stark is riding over to where he was going, and Black and Black was playing. And then I was like, yeah, dude, what is this?
Shoot to Thrill. Or, yeah. Shoot to Thrill?
Same with Van
Shoot to
Halen.
Thrill, that song.
There are times when he plays Van Halen, too. And that, my friends, is how I got into AC/DC. The two things tied in with each other. I didn't know it at the time, but my superheroes and my love of AC/DC intertwined.
Who would have thought?
Pretty much, who would have thought? And that's how I became born and bred a classical rock man. It's a little twist of metal. Like
Rock man.
Also are classic. Like Motorhead. Metallica. Actually, interesting fact about metal. In my opinion, I feel like it's very misunderstood. John's face. He's like, "Oh boy, here we go again."
No, I'm happy.
Me,
about
metal
what you're saying.
is understood. The reason why it is because everybody thinks it's deathly, which it is, but it isn't. It's very misunderstood. For example, usually it's how people feel a lot of the time, and actually within metal itself, even rock itself or any genre of music, if you actually think about it, bumps into within the genre. There's also different genres itself. Like for metal, there's heavy metal, there's black metal, there's death metal, there's thrash metal, there's hair metal, there's classic metal. Actually, hair metal is what Motley Crue is. Motley Crue is actually a pretty good band. But yeah, and one of the metal bands that I'm in love with is Slipknot. Slipknot started in it was a long time. These guys were like started in the 90s, and my lead guess we're going now. I don't know if you guys remember, but the person I would want to meet, dead or alive, that was famous. I don't know if you remember, is Corey Taylor.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, this is where he comes in, is that he's the front man of that band in another band called Stone Sour, which is more a rock and roll vibe from him. Basically, there's a metal side, which is Slipknot, and then Stone Sour, which is his more rock and roll. And one of the things that I love about Slipknot and Corey himself is that he is so open. And if I had to pick an idol, I would have to say Corey Taylor, because if there's one thing about metal bands and metal artists themselves that they are very misunderstood, is that they are very passionate and very protective about the bands. Like, if you were to go or watch a video of Corey Taylor, for example, if someone fell, he would stop the entire concert and tell people to move aside so the paramedics could get in, or tell someone to pick them up, like kind of thing. Because that's one of the things. Another thing about metal is that the mosh pits are super fun. But a good majority of the time, if you're in a good mosh pit, they'll help you up, and then they'll start bumping into you and throwing you around and stuff. And then you fall, you get picked up, and then that's just the thing about metal, is that they're more friendly than a lot of people think because of the music it produces, kind of thing. Like,
yeah, I'm wondering if that's going to change. Concerts are obviously not happening.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and they were talking about how they don't even know how to have big concerts now. I mean, even if COVID is like maybe in a year from now, they don't even know how, because they don't know how to insure the place. It's like, because even in big arenas, if you fall and hit your head, even if there's signs that say at your own risk, you can still sue them. So, I mean, what happens if you give somebody COVID, you give 3 people COVID, and then their grandma dies, and then they sue the venue? So it's like, I know I changed the subject, but these places don't know how to have concerts right now. They don't know how to insure people,
Okay. So guys, let me unpin this video for a second, go back to everyone's view. Okay, I got to say a couple things. So first of all, can anyone else see Sam Reynolds?
No. It looks like
No.
No.
Or is it just me that's not being able to see Sam?
It's not you.
He has a black screen.
Yeah.
On mine.
We can't see her either.
No, she's muted. I can't see her.
Black screen.
Okay, another thing, you guys listen. I know sometimes everybody relaxes, I guess, when Sherry's not in the Zoom room, but the rules still apply. Okay?
Right.
Jordan, you've gotten up like 5-6 times now, and you grabbed your phone, you keep getting up. If Sherry were in the room, you would have never have done that. Right?
That's what I got. Last time I got up to go to the restroom, and I even asked John if I could.
Okay, but you've gotten up like 5 or 6 times already, Jordan. All those times weren't going to go to the bathroom, right?
No.
I mean, if you need to get up, okay. For one thing, we have Zoom until what, 11:20? 11:20.
Yes.
Okay. So if you need to get up, if you need to get some water, I'm good with that. But let the class know, hey, you know what? I need to skip out for just a sec. But getting up and down and up and down and up and I'm not easily distracted, but that's distracting me because you've gotten up so many times. And I've seen you get up and you went and grabbed your phone. Like I said, the rules still apply when Sherry isn't here or if she's here. You still need to act and behave in a professional manner. It's okay, but you've got to say, hey, you know what? I got to go grab a pencil over here or something. But don't do it over and over and over again, getting up. If you need to get up, go to the bathroom, do it all at once. So you're gone. And I'm talking to everybody here. If you need to grab something, grab it, but I don't want to see the getting up and down, because if Sherry was in the room, that wouldn't happen. And okay, another question, John, if Sam logs out and logs back in, would you be able to let her back in?
If I'm the host, I'm not sure if I'm the host, but am I the host? Because I can't check to see.
Actually, you are the host.
Okay.
Yeah, because it says John Lennon is now.
Yeah, I'll let her in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Sam, go ahead and leave the meeting and then come back in because I want to see your video there.
But yeah, no. As I was saying, metal fans are probably the most, or fans and actually metal artists themselves are actually one of the most friendly and caring people you will ever meet. But it may seem like they aren't, but they really are.
I'd like to add something as well. I know, Nathan, you have a lot to say about music.
I do.
I appreciate that.
I was going to add something
So
too.
I see that,
Oh,
Natasha. You have your hand. Just give me a second. We have Devin hasn't said anything.
Jonathan, Eleanor, Royce.
So let's, Natasha, why don't you say what you have to say, and let's move on to Devin and Jonathan and Eleanor. Okay. Go
I
ahead.
was going to say that I understand everyone has something to say, but at the same time, I was trying to say Nathan has a lot of things to say. It's very interesting, but everyone's waiting to say their own opinion, and it's taking up a lot of time. I've been watching the time.
What's your opinion, Natasha? Since
That
you're
he
off the floor.
he should give everyone their opinion and just take some time and then just move on with his genre, because a lot of people are waiting.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I
just-
agree. Let's go on to Devin. Did Devin share?
No.
I don't believe
No.
he did.
Okay. Devin, do you have something to say?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
My favorite type of music is pop, country, contemporary Christian. Yeah. That's all.
What are some of your favorite pop artists or artists in general?
Kelly Clarkson. I don't know who else.
Do you like I know this guy's not necessarily pop, but do you like Khalid?
Who?
Khalid?
No.
He's
I don't know.
he's giving me this face of who in the world are you talking about?
I like Kelly Clarkson. That's a good pick.
She is definitely a good pick, yes.
Okay, you guys raise your hand.
Oops,
Who
sorry.
hasn't gone? Go ahead, Yvonne.
Oh, I was okay. There was some hands up.
Okay.
So Tyler and then Royce.
I just want to say, there's if you ever heard of ska music, it's really good. It's rock music but with trumpets and trombones and stuff. It's really cool.
Oh,
I love ska.
And it was mostly
But not-
popular in the summer of 1996.
Not trying to like throw everybody off or take over again, but actually in I believe it's Long Way to the Top by AC/DC, Bon Scott actually plays bagpipes. And it is super cool.
I want to say some of my favorite bands are ska. So I like Rancid. The Boss Tones. Let's see what else? Goldfinger. I really like 5 Hour and Frenzy. Ska bands. So
Very nice. Tyler, didn't you say that you also like classic rock too, like Pink Floyd? One
Yeah,
time?
I like all music from the 70s to today. All of it. I'm not picky at all about it, except for country music. I'm not a huge fan of.
I mean, that's just like what I find interesting is that a lot of people don't like country music, and when you ask them, they're like, "Oh, because they think about girls too much," and it's just like, well, if you really think about it, almost every genre does.
Yep.
Every
Rap does.
Excuse me though. Every genre sings about everything differently, and I'm just putting that out there.
That is true. Yeah, but it's just
make sure
fun.
you guys raise your hands, okay? I can't raise my
Okay.
hand because I'm the host.
Okay.
John
So
is like,
good.
I'm in charge. I don't need to raise my hand.
I mean, if I raised my hand, I'd be like, okay, John, go ahead.
That would be funny.
It wouldn't
That's
show
not a
you
bad
Or
thing.
Yvonne could tell me, go ahead, John.
your rule, your power of the host.
Yeah,
The power of the host.
The power.
that's right. That's all I want to do it for. It's the power.
Clad? Clad?
I would like to say that Nathan, you got quite a lot to talk about.
I do. Like, and the reason why is because I love music. I love music theory. I love music history. I just love music, period, because I guess you could say music's my life, pretty much.
And Natasha has her hand raised. Go ahead, Natasha.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I liked a different type of music, as in probably I listen to Stefani Jolene. I think it's a Lady Gaga. So yeah.
For some reason, I thought she said Bon Jovi. I was just like, yeah.
No, I was trying to not give out her stage name because her stage name is not appropriate. I was thinking.
That's fair.
That's why I was trying to think of her non-stage name. So it's
Okay.
like Stephanie or Stefani Joanne. That's what her name is. So
Okay.
Are you
Yeah.
saying that Lady Gaga's name isn't appropriate?
yeah, sometimes I think that.
Oh, okay.
So Sam has her hand raised.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Sam.
The music I like is the old school music.
Like what band, Sam?
I like the 2000s hits. 2000s.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I just thought of something really funny. I don't know why. Wait, Sam, don't you like Kane Brown too?
Did you turn on your Zoom? You have a Zoom right now, Ella. Speech.
Somebody has something in the background.
Apparently, I think Eleanor has speech.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, right. Eleanor, you have speech and Devin too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys don't be late for speech.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, you too.
Bye, Devin. Bye, Eleanor. Have a good day.
Have a great day, guys.
Jonathan, we haven't heard from you. What kind of music do you like? Do you like rock music? No.
I think he had to wake up for a second there.
I think so. He's just like making these facial expressions like
Oh, I see that.
like,
So, Jonathan, what kind of music do you listen to?
Jonathan, do you like rock music? Is that a yes? I thought I saw a little of a head nod over there.
Hold on, let me do pin. Ask that question again.
Jonathan, do you like rock music?
There we go. I see him saying yes.
Oh. Do you like Led Zeppelin?
What's one of your favorite songs, Jonathan?
Come on, Jonathan. You know you are smarter than you let on, buddy. You can't fool us.
Just name one song that you like, Jonathan, okay?
You can do it.
Why can't I hear him?
I don't know if he's saying anything.
I don't think.
Yeah, I
he is.
know. I can't really hear him.
Oh, he did say something there. It could be his audio.
Maybe
he's not loud
on
enough.
He's saying something, right?
Sometimes he is a little soft spoken. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Jonathan, can you hear us?
Is he muted?
No,
He's not.
No. Either he just doesn't want to speak, or his audio's not working.
Try turning
John-
up volume.
I have my
Jonathan.
volume all the way up.
Is this head
Jonathan, do you like pop music? Give us a thumbs up if you like pop music.
You like pop music?
He said pop. Yeah.
I heard him as.
You like pop?
He said pop
Yeah.
music.
Okay.
He does. Looks like.
That's a yes.
You like Spanish music, Jonathan?
I don't know how to translate that.
Yeah.
Said
Your
yes.
your parents probably listen to Spanish music, huh? Yeah. Do you know who Cheyenne is?
So is that a note to the rock world?
I don't know.
Nathan, just let him talk.
Rock music?
I mean, Nathan, just let him talk. Excuse me.
Let him do his.
You're
Let him
fine.
do his thing.
I'm just pulling his leg. I'm just messing with him.
All right, we need a solid block of silence for him, I think.
Yeah.
Let us all pray in silence to Jonathan.
All right, guys, be quiet just for a minute. We have to be patient with him, okay?
No.
Jonathan, do you like Spanish music? Yes. Okay. Good job. Okay. Good job, buddy.
I don't know if his volume is up on his computer. can't
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think his headphones are plugged in. Just try
Is it
unplugging
typically
them,
where
then replug. Well, I see your headphones in his ears.
Jonathan, Jonathan, are you wearing headphones?
Yeah.
Oh, I
There
can
we
hear you now.
go.
Okay.
Do you like Spanish music?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
C.
I don't. Wait, what?
D
What, John?
means
Is yes in Spanish.
I know.
He said yes, yes.
Jonathan, do you know who Cheyenne is?
Try.
No.
He's like looking at you a little bit like, what are you talking about?
I thought, yeah, I know. I thought he might know it because his parents are older than him, and that's just an old Spanish singer. I thought maybe his parents would
May
know.
I go to the bathroom? I'm
Yes.
asking.
Yes, of course.
So you guys, with Jonathan, when we ask him a question, just count to 30 in your head and give him a chance to talk, because it takes him longer than you guys. I know it's uncomfortable to hear silence. I deal with that, but I need to be like, okay, no talking for a minute.
Another thing
Yeah.
that works too is that sometimes you gotta like say it in a certain way to where he understands, because that's where
Yeah.
I'm coming from, and that's one of the things that I learned from him is that he, like you said, he takes a little bit longer to process, but also you gotta say it in a way that he understands.
Nathan you do a great job talking to Jonathan. So yeah.
Because I actually figured this out because I actually worked with him at PetSmart.
Lower Ruff. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the workability program through Laura Ruff, I worked with him at PetSmart.
Also, people's internal world might be different. Like, he might completely understand what you're saying, right away, but then
Yeah.
it might be hard for him to say it,
Like
find the words to say it.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to give people lots of patience,
That makes sense.
lots of time.
Okay.
I mean, I have a feeling
job,
he probably.
Jonathan.
I have a feeling he probably speaks like do two languages or something, and it's kind of hard to go from one language to the other.
Like
That's a great point. Yeah.
Like he's trying to process what
I mean,
language.
I know he speaks Spanish and English, but going from Spanish to English, oof.
Well, he may speak
No.
Spanish only with his family, and then only English with us.
Yeah.
So it's like
possibly.
Yeah.
When you grow up in a household like Jonathan, where he speaks Spanish and his parents speak, I know his mother speaks like probably mostly Spanish to him, and I'm sure his dad is both. It's not hard because you're raised that way. Because I was raised that way too. Going from Spanish to English, you're so used to it, and it's from when you're like 2 years old on up. It's not a process to switch this language to this language. It's just you just understand all of it, so it's not like that.
Yeah, and that's why when Miss Sherry asked if he was the weaker link, I said no, he is not. That's why I put him in more of the learning, is because I understand that his process is slower, and like you said, he needs time to think. So that doesn't necessarily make a weak link, but it does give that that a little off balance perspective, but not quite the fact that he's the weakest link.
I'll say one more thing before we go back to music, but Stephen Hawking, he was a genius, you know what I mean? So, but he had a physical limitation, which it took him a little bit of time to, but there was nothing going on cognitively. It was just physical limitation. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but you never know what's going on in somebody's mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Who
right
hasn't
now-
gone yet? Music.
In his own little world, he's probably thinking about something else.
Good job, Jonathan. You're awesome, Jonathan.
He is. He really is. Yeah.
I think
so. Royce, what you
yeah.
have any comments about music at all?
I think his music is okay. I like certain types of music. I don't really have a fanatic to it.
So do you have a favorite band?
No.
No.
Favorite song?
I do. I have favorite songs, but there's too many to list.
Yeah.
A good majority of the time it's from the same band. Wait, did I even list off the bands that I listened to? I think I just mentioned some of the ones I like listening to, but I don't necessarily think I quite said what bands I like listening to. But
Eleanor, did you go to speech? Sorry, Nathan.
It's
Eleanor,
not
did you go to speech?
It's not working. She did not let me in.
If you just wait in the waiting room, then she just might let you in a little while.
Do that.
Do you have your mom to help you there?
You do 240.
240?
Did you say 240?
210.
Andrew, just let me talk to her for a second.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
240?
Yes. And 210.
Okay. Did you talk to your mom? Does your mom know? Okay.
You know that. Sorry.
you're okay.
It's
Eleanor.
okay, Eleanor.
Okay.
Eleanor, what kind of music do you like?
Papa really like Flossan.
I knew she was going to say that.
Oh, she likes the Frozen soundtrack.
What other music do you like, Eleanor, besides Frozen?
I like to listen. Papa, I like Disney song.
She likes Disney songs.
Disney songs, yeah.
Like Color of the Wind from Pocahontas, or
Gosh.
God Friend and Me from Toy Story. That little smile she gave me.
I need to watch more Disney movies.
Yeah, they're good. I love Disney movies.
Yeah.
I only watched them when I was growing up, but well, nowadays I don't really watch them nearly as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that I do watch Disney movies, but the ones that I'm known for is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, I like that one as well.
I
love
love
that
movie.
one.
I do too.
I love it too.
Run.
Music
I-
is excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them. I like all those movies.
Music is really important in movies.
It is, it really is, because it brings that tensity or that energy to that movie scene. Because without the movie scene, you don't have the feel. Like, for example, I actually never mind, but I think you know what I mean by, like, in certain scenes the music is important. It brings that intensity or that feeling to that scene. Like it has a story to the scene itself.
I mean, if you can imagine certain scenes without music, you know, there'd be a huge part of it missing.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
sure.
agree. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like it tells a actual part of the story itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, without the music, I mean, all it would just sound like is just something that, it would kind of like, let's see, just like a story being told, and yet they're just acting it out, but there's nothing going on.
It would almost be too real.
It's like there's no sense of watching the.
Well, if it was like about someone running, you know what I mean? It would just be the pitter patter of feet, you know, like it would just be boring.
Yeah.
Natasha?
I feel going, with his little
Natasha?
I
Go ahead,
was going
Natasha.
to say something. When there was Romeo and Juliet, they did actually act it out with body language, with no music, before music. But now they need music for description and detail. Because mostly now they don't watch body language, and they just use music for detail and background. That's what I think.
Forget about the body language. Throw music in there. Let it tell its own part of the story.
Yeah.
It's kind of like. Excuse me.
Go ahead, Andrew.
So it's kind of like. Let's see here. It's kind of like the movie. It's like you're watching the movie, but without any music. It's like. Okay, it's like they just released it, but they forgot the music. So basically, it's kind of like. It's basically kind of like it's, let's see here. Oof. I don't know. You know how they usually act it out without any music?
Yeah.
It's like they filmed it, but they forgot to add the music.
Yeah. Like, for example, in a sad scene, I don't know why I'm using a sad scene, but the music is pretty much telling how that actor, actress, or that character is feeling at the time. Like, Blue Jay from Naruto, I guess you could say if you watch anime. That kind of explains what music does itself, is that it tells its own part of the story and how that character feels. Like, it puts you in, not necessarily in that mood, but like it makes sense in a way, if you understand what I'm saying.
It adds the emotion to the movie.
Yeah.
And passion, you know.
Yeah. And that, my friends, is how music changed the world.
Did you see Grave of the Fireflies?
And what is it?
No.
It's an anime, Grave of the Fireflies.
I have not.
Nope.
Heard of it.
It's an anime, and it is so horrifically sad. I know it's an anime, but the music in that and just it all adds into that emotion, and it was horribly sad. I'd never watch it again.
So Yeah, no, the scene that gets me a lot is.
I hear an
is-
echo.
I'm not gonna like spoil it, but basically a scene from Fast and Furious and the song that they put inside that scene. That is only one of the few moments you will see me cry at a movie.
Aw.
That's all I'm gonna throw out there.
Have you guys
I'd
seen
love to see
Braveheart?
that.
Oh my gosh, Braveheart.
Oh man. that
Yeah,
was-
just the music and the beginning scene is like the helicopter, the flying over the. It's not in the movie, but they filmed it that way. Flying over the green hills and then the Celtic music playing.
Yeah, it's funny because when you pause it and you look at it, there's a helicopter flying by. It's just like, what in the world? When was there a helicopter?
Wait, what?
Well, I was gonna say a drone, like the way they shot it, but then I was like, that was in the early '90s. So I'm like, they didn't have drones, so to be a helicopter, the way they shot.
You can have something to throw in there.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Can I shut my door since my mom's in another meeting?
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Just really quick.
Yeah.
Good job. That's excellent, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Clyde?
Monsieur Vaughn?
Yes.
Or John, whichever one. May I, I'm sorry, but may I eat my food? My stomach is churning.
Well, we only have
It's
about
not
20
really
minutes. We have about 20
I think I
minutes.
can wait then.
We have 15 minutes.
I'm sorry,
I
my
just-
stomach is churning so bad.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and Angel's making eggs apparently. She asked me. And if she comes in here and gives them to me, I can't say no to her. I won't eat them, but,
I feel you there.
What my mom does. Yeah.
Angel's not my mom. She's my stepmom.
Oh,
I don't
well,
want to talk about
same
my
thing.
mom.
Go ahead, Nathan.
I was gonna throw out there. That's how music changed the way that we live. Music changes movies. Digs deep into pretty much our emotional state, or just in general. Like pretty much, in my opinion, what would we do without it? Kind of thing. And I don't think I ever listed off the bands that I listen to, but I mean, I think you get a good idea of what I listen to, pretty much. Like I'm all over the place, really depending on what the genre is. But yeah, so I think you know. But I mean, if you're interested, you could ask me. But are you guys interested?
Say it, Levy?
Not really.
Not
Who
really.
Who said that? Andrew said that? It wasn't me.
Go ahead.
Andrew, why don't you sit
Say
down?
it.
Can you take a seat?
My legs were getting tired, so.
It's okay.
Go ahead, Nathan. Say it.
Andrew, we only have about less than 20 minutes. You
True.
need to stay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
I
sitting
just
is
hurt
going
myself.
to make your
No,
legs feel better, correct? Because standing is
Not
going,
really.
if you have
They're-
tired
I was
legs
just
and standing.
I was just getting uncomfortable. That's all.
Okay.
I feel you. I feel uncomfortable too sometimes. I actually.
Why did I break that up?
And Stefan, are you awake?
Doesn't seem like it. Sit up.
You need to wake up there. You need to wake
Jordan
up.
looks like she's
Have
about to
fun?
fall too.
What?
Hey, I got an idea. Hey guys.
There you go.
I got an idea for our next social. Since about this time, because this is a long time to be on Zoom. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, okay?
Yeah.
But so so the next time for our social, why don't we all suggest we have snack time,
Yes, please.
right? And then we can all have our snacks together. We'll have something
It's
to drink.
torture
We'll
without
have,
getting to eat during
Yeah,
social
see?
time.
because it's a long time to be on Zoom. And then
Yeah.
now you guys are mentioning you're hungry. It's like, you know what? I got some Cheez-Its in there somewhere, but it's like, I can't go get them. So we could do we could
That's
do
why I
that.
always have a flavored water right next to me at all times.
Yeah, I do too. So maybe we can suggest that for the next social is have our snacks together, right? Because it is.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be
Do
like
you want to take
actual
5-minute break as well?
Yeah.
Sure.
You want to do that? I mean, not now. I'm just suggesting
Yeah.
future, you know. But,
Yeah.
I would like that. I mean,
I just
I've
smacked
been
my hand
sitting
against
here
my piano.
so-
What's that?
Um,
What's that, John?
I was going to say something, but I don't know.
What's that?
Go
Go ahead, Natasha.
I have to prepare it myself, so that's gonna make it take longer for me.
What, food?
Well, you can prepare it ahead of time, right?
I'll just get up really, really, really early. You know, never mind.
But I mean, it could just be a orange or crackers or something. I
or
mean,
banana.
Crackers.
or some fruit.
You crackers. I love those crackers.
Could be, yeah. It could be anything.
You want a cracker?
And you also
I'm
don't
trying
have
to
to.
say something. I can't really hear when you're talking, so it's really hard when everyone's just. I know that everyone's really antsy right now. I have other people that I'm living with that have different times they get up to go to their job, and I can't be going in the kitchen when they're trying to cook, so it's going to make it even more difficult for me to try to make food.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
well,
trying to
take-
explain.
Can you
But
have
never
a
mind.
snack?
I'll just look for
Like
it.
in a bag or something? Like chips or something?
Not exactly. I feel like I'm really on the spot right now.
Oh, no, don't feel that way. We're not
No, we're
necessarily-
just.
It's okay. It's okay, Natasha.
We're just trying to make suggestions, so you're
I
not in the
know
kitchen. So you're not in the kitchen cooking and being
I
in
actually-
someone's way.
It's just it's really small back there, so it's just.
Oh, so you have a small kitchen? That does make sense.
I live in an apartment, so
I feel you.
Natasha,
I
hey,
feel you,
on the
Natasha.
spot.
That's fine.
Where is
on the spot.
Jonathan's picture?
I need to talk to Natasha for a second. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Natasha, please don't feel on the spot. We're not trying to do that to you, okay?
Okay, sorry.
I'm just trying to add suggestions because we want to make it easier for you. Okay.
I'm not really upset. I just can't really. It's highly complicated for me to explain something right now while we're in Zoom. I'm trying to save the time for everybody. That's all I'm trying to say. Because everybody wants to say their own opinion on songs and snacks, and I can't really actually. That's why I can't say anything. It's not appropriate for that. So that is why I'm trying to explain that it's not appropriate for the Zoom meeting when I'm trying to explain.
Okay. Well, you don't have to say anything at all. You don't have to explain yourself.
I know.
Okay. You're okay.
You're okay.
We're good.
Yeah, no. So do you guys want to know or not? You guys good?
We're good.
Okay.
Oh.
That's fine. That's
That was
fine.
interesting.
John already did say one of them, which is Led Zeppelin. That's fine. Or are you joking, or do you actually want to know?
I do.
Anybody else? Does anybody else want to know?
Sure.
Yeah, I was joking, so.
Get away, Nathan.
It's kind of hard, but because I do listen to a lot of genres, but I think I might just throw bands in there. So for me, what I like listening to is Slipknot, Stone Sour, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, and AC/DC. Those are my top 5.
Did you know that Eddie Van Halen passed away yesterday?
Oh, yeah, no, it broke
Really?
my heart. I was just
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Oh wow.
No.
The famous guitarist
Oh, wow.
for Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen, passed away yesterday from cancer.
Oh, that sucks.
Not to
Actually,
bring in negativity, but just wanted to share that.
John,
That's just life.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Nathan.
I brought some awesome news. Like, I heard rumors. Guess who's back?
Uh-oh.
Malcolm Young?
Brian Johnson and the rest of AC/DC, and it sounds
Really?
Yeah, and the rumor is they're gonna make a new album. I'm super excited.
Wow. Last I heard is Brian Johnson lost his hearing or something.
And he's back. Like,
cool.
Wait, if he lost his hearing, then how is he back? You know, he lost his hearing.
Well, maybe he got
Wow.
it back from Ghost.
They're not doing live shows, so they can do recording.
Mhm.
I guess if you're in the studio, or if you're recording music, they might be in different parts of the country, and they can still record a record. So it might not be a big stress on his hearing. I don't know. Thinking.
I mean, if he can't really hear, then how's he able to edit all of that
Yeah, I don't
stuff?
know. Maybe he lost his hearing partially. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I would probably say partially, because if he wouldn't be able to hear, then he's out.
Yeah. No, because like it's also partially just like when you're that old, you just lose your hearing.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne's like 60, 70 years old, and then you see him somewhat performing and walking around like this.
Jonathan, where's your picture at?
I was trying to say that earlier.
Yeah. Jonathan? Okay, you can't have your picture off, Jonathan, okay? You need to be in the meeting. Okay.
He knows how to turn it on, that's for sure.
Yeah, that, no turn it off.
Another.
Yeah.
John.
What? What's up?
Another band I love listening to that has a very iconic frontman is Motorhead.
Yeah. They influenced Metallica. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, yeah. No.
Wait, what?
They were a huge influence on Metallica, Motorhead.
Really?
Yeah, no, because like that's the thing about Metallica is that I wouldn't necessarily say that I don't like them, but I'm not a big not necessarily because of the music itself. It's just like I feel like they went from Metallica to like this break your neck music, and this is weird because this is coming from a metalhead. But
Break your neck?
I don't like the switch that they made.
No, in the 90s, they came out with the Black Album. There was a few good songs in there, but they really went away from their old way of writing. Because you know the bass player Cliff Burton, he did a lot of the writing, and a lot their music, their older music was like their songs were like 6 minutes long.
Yeah,
and it was all not choreographed, orchestrated. You know, if you listen to their music, there's like dynamics in the music. It goes dun, 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 and then it's quiet, and then suddenly it goes up, and it's really complicated. They lost that complicated type of music in the 90s.
Yeah, no, and like that's the saddest thing too. Is that if I'm not mistaken, I believe he passed away in 1985. Cliff Burton, and like ever since that happened, they just, for me anyway, they went.
Okay, you guys, Natasha's had her hand up for a while now. Go ahead, Natasha.
Sorry, Natasha.
I was going to ask if I can be excused to go to the restroom.
Only, you need to mute yourself and turn off your video, though, okay?
Yeah.
No, and like I apologize if I take up the most time. I'm just a music enthusiast.
Nah, it's fine. It's your subject after all.
I apologize if y'all saw me moving to the left just now. They gave me my eggs. That's why I had to do that. I told them that I couldn't leave, so they just gave it to me.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for telling us.
Like,
see what Stefan did? He communicated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good job, Stefan.
Good job, Stefan.
I know, Nathan. I really love to talk too, so I apologize as well if I talk over anybody or anything like that. And I think if there's a vacuum of time, I usually start talking.
Yeah. If we I don't know. I'm seeing you guys in a grid view, so I can see all of you guys. You guys are like this big, but I can see all of you.
Yeah.
So if we're mindful of who has their hand up, and when you put your hand up, like me, I can put it up halfway, and you see right now you can't see my hand up. So you got to put it by your head because I can see everyone's head. And if you put your hand up like this, or earlier, Natasha and Sam had the little symbol with their hand up on the screen. So if we can pay attention to who has their hand up, that'd be polite to be able to take a break in the talking and then let someone else speak, especially if it's somebody with their hand up that hasn't contributed a lot to the.
I agree.
Yeah, no, that makes
Energetic.
sense. And, I apologize because that's just one of the things I'm passionate about is that I not necessarily study, but I guess you could say also in a way that I study music, and that's why I threw in I just threw in music itself because I listen to it, I play it, I learn history on it.
It's like Cloud has his hand up.
And then,
I was just using that as an example.
Another example is
Glad, is there anything you'd like to say, sir?
Yes, there is something I'd like to say. You're not the only one who can hold a conversation for almost an hour.
Oh, no.
exactly.
I'm saying that you're not the only one who
let someone
can.
else have a chance.
Sam,
But
have
it is
a
pretty
hand up.
enjoyable.
Go ahead, Sam.
I'm being honest,
Our next social time we should talk about our favorite food like we like to eat.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's what I
What did
suggested.
I'm sorry, she broke up for me. What did she say?
She said, what?
food.
Exactly. Excuse me.
Okay, Stefan.
Which
you
is
have
favorite
hand up?
food?
If I'm being honest, I haven't had much to say because none of these people that y'all been talking about, I honestly don't know about. Because I don't listen to their music. So I've just been listening, trying to, see if I could say something, but I've got nothing, if I'm being honest.
Same.
No, I apologize. I mean, if you guys have something to say, I apologize because I'm just this is one of the things I'm super passionate about because I feel like that's one of the things that makes me, well, I guess you could say me.
No, I get
Yeah,
it.
no, we're not-
I'm
no
not
one's-
mad or anything. I was just saying.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I was just saying that I have nothing to say about any
We
of
have
these
3
people
minutes.
that y'all are talking about. So,
Yeah. Yeah, no one's mad, Nathan. It's just that I just want to make sure, because when there's not a break in the conversation and I see somebody with their hand up, I feel kind of bad because I'm looking at the hand up like this and then the hand goes down after a while. I'm like, no, don't lose your thoughts. And then I'm trying to wait for a break in the conversation so I can call on people because I'm trying to watch everybody. But no one's mad. You're very entertaining. I could probably get you on the phone and talk for 3 hours, but no. So don't feel bad. It's good to talk. I like people that are very talkative because personally I'm kind of quiet, so it's good to have people talking for me. So Andrew,
Just for your information, we have about 2 minutes until we get out.
okay,
Just wanted to put that out there.
okay.
But yeah,
Well, this was fun listening to everybody.
Yeah.
my stomach hurts a bit.
Rock on.
Rock on, Rockman.
That's one of his faces he makes. Is that he makes that
Metallica face.
Yeah. Oh,
I really think AC/DC started that.
Yeah, with a tongue. Whoosh.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's awesome. It really
And
is
Metallica
awesome.
took that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just funny because a good majority of the time, everybody goes, "What's your favorite band? What kind of genre do you go?" And it's go.
Oh, that band. Yeah.
It could be the Rolling Stones too. You know.
Yeah, no, I love the Rolling Stones too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so on my clock it says 11:19. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. And,
All right.
we didn't take a break, and next time we'll make sure and get a break in there. I didn't even think about it till it was, almost the end of the meeting. But well, awesome job, you
Everyone,
guys.
have a good day.
You too, awesome job. And we'll see, Clad.
I'm gonna eat my eggs.
Don't forget to ask Sherry about getting snack time during social hours.
Well, that'll be up to you guys to throw that out there when she asks for suggestions. And you guys come up with that, right?
Yeah, because we need
we will
advocate for ourselves.
That's right. That's right. All right, guys. Have a good day.
All right.
See you guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.